Ladies and gentlemen, from the Ironwood in Calgary's original downtown, it's Avenue Live with Dave Kelly. You know what that means. It's time to get a little crazy. So put your hands together for Dave Kelly!
Thank you. Thank you, guys. You're all such beautiful people. Thanks so much for coming here and being part of Avenue Live. We have such a great show for you here tonight. But first, I want to thank Big Rock, and I have to explain why. So first of all, can we have a round of applause to Big Rock for supplying the beer? And I especially have to thank them because here's the deal. Some of you know my wife Blythe is going to have our first baby in about 5 weeks, which is kind of exciting. Thank you very much. So it was my job to come up with the scheduling for those baby classes that you go to. So you got to go and, where you find out where babies come from and all that kind of stuff that you do at the hospital. So I set those meetings all up, and tonight is our first one. So I just didn't connect those two, and I wasn't thinking that straight. So here's the great thing is the way it works is the first night, you all sit there with couples, and so Susan says, I'm Susan, and I'm due on January 8th, and this is Frank. And then Cheryl will say, I'm Cheryl, and this is Fred, and we're due on February 6th. And it'll go all the way around until Blythe will be sitting there by herself. And she'll say, I'm Blythe, we're due December 30th, and my husband is drinking beer in a bar right now. So that's my first step towards deadbeat daddom, so I'm kind of excited. I want to get right to the show because we have the old Trouts here we're very excited about. We have an Olympian here that I'm very excited about. We'll save that for a bit to tell you who it is. But I wanted to get started with our first guest. Peter Pott. I've been doing the Grandstand show for years down at the Calgary Stampede, and they came to me one year and they said, there's a guy who won the talent show. Now, normally, there's a big talent competition that ends at the Stampede, and for that show, it's typically a singer. It's kind of like American Idol or Canadian Idol, so most of the people that are on that show are singers. And they said, now and then there's a dancer, but they said, this guy is not, and he blew everybody away. So I said, what is he? And they said, he's a beatbox artist. And I'm thinking, a Calgary beatbox artist? And they said, yes, he is, and he's unbelievable. So I bring him out, 23,000 people at the Grandstand, and he comes out, and I have my mic, and I say, ladies and gentlemen, this guy just won the talent competition last night, and he's awesome. Let's hear a bit. And he completely blew all 23,000 away. Now, since then, he's gone on to incredible things, including he's played at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. He played. If you beatbox, you play, whatever that's called. He's also, he's gone across the country. He is touring right now or getting ready to tour with the Earth Tones. And he's actually supposed to be rehearsing. That's why he's on first, because he's got to sneak away. But I want to welcome him out. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Peter Pott. Peter.